Okay, so I've got the USB stick plugged into the side of the machine. I'm going to come to New, and it says any unsaved designs will be erased. I'm going to say OK. I'm going to choose the size of the hoop I want, which is this big one, 170 by 200. Then I'm going to come into the file icon, onto the USB stick, and then into the embroidery file, and it'll show me my designs. Now there's only 3 showing there, but there's an arrow at the bottom, so you scroll forward and it will take you through however many designs you've got. I've not got many on this USB stick, as I say, because I don't actually use this as much as I should really for embroidery. But that's the design I want. I'm going to say OK. It's telling me to clarify the size of the hoop, which is the one I want. And then there's the pattern. Okay, so this is my hoop, and they come with these guides that help you centre your patterns and everything up. And this is the pattern that I'm going to try and quilt. I'm going to try and quilt a pattern in each of these 3 blocks. So the first thing I'm going to do is try and centre this first pattern in this hoop. And that actually looks pretty central, so I'm going to leave it like that. And I'm going to tighten up the hoop. As I say, I'm fairly new to this, so I'm going to take this over to the machine. You have to lift the presser foot up to get it higher and slide the hoop under. And then you just lock, there's a locking switch in the back. It will drop into it and then you lock it into place. So it's saying that this is one colour and it's going to take about 8 minutes to stitch. I'm just going to use this is just going to show me that it's going to stitch within my square. Okay, and I just want to keep this out of the way. So I think we're ready to start sewing. Fingers crossed. As I say, I've not done this for a long time. I'm going to put the foot down. I'm just going to stop, and I'm just going to bring that thread out of the way and cut it off. And then set the machine going again. Okay, so that's one square done. So I'm going to unlock the hoop, lift the presser foot high so I can slide it out, and hopefully show you that beautiful design. I'm just going to repeat this now on the other two sections. Okay, so that's finished now and it's telling me to raise the presser foot. So I'm going to raise the presser foot, I'm going to unlock the hoop, I'm going to raise the presser foot higher to get it out and show you the design. And it looks just as beautiful on the back as it does on the front. So I'm just going to quickly show you how to set this machine back for regular sewing now. So I'm going to come and click the home button. I'm going to click the machine icon and it's asking me, do I want to switch to ordinary sewing? And I'm going to say OK. And that's going to fold up the embroidery unit. Then I can release the arm at the back. And then slide it out. I'm going to put this plate back on the back of the machine. And then switch out the needle. I'm going to turn it off. Put the regular sewing shank back on. Remove the free arm, push the lever down, lift up the presser foot higher so you can get this out of the way. Take the bobbin fill out and the bobbin and put the regular sewing bobbin holder back in. And again, this has got little arrows which you probably won't be able to see that you line up. Just going to drop it back in so that the arrows line up. Put my ordinary bobbin back in, that just drops in with the thread coming out anti-clockwise, and then you just thread it under there, round there and break it off, and that's all there is to it. It's set now for sewing. The free arm back on, I can switch it back on, change the dial back to 5, which is regular sewing at the top. Put the embroidery thread away and just thread it up with regular sewing thread. So as you can see, that just takes seconds to do, to switch it from a regular machine to an embroidery machine and back. And just send it round, put the foot down, bring the automatic needle threader in, and that's it, all threaded up and ready to go. So that's it. So I hope you found that helpful over the 3 videos, just an overview the first one was, then second one was just going over some of the stitches, And then this last one, how to use it as an embroidery machine. I think I've mentioned it in another video, but this also has a knee lifter that sits in the front here, so you can work it with your knee, lift your presser foot up with your knee. But that's it, that's the Memorycraft 9900. Please give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you don't already do so, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.